do you know, there was a real moment in my life where I'd gone from thinking that I was just a fraud and thinking that I had to act like other people in order to be considered successful. And some might call that imposter syndrome, some just might call that self-doubt, lack of confidence. But there was a turning point. And yes, it is when I walked on fire, but not with Tony Robbins. That was the first time I ever walked on fire. That was all about saying, cool moss, cool moss, cool moss. That didn't do anything for me. But it's when I was on my Firewalking and Empowerment Instructor training course, which strangely I hadn't quite imagined that we'd be walking on fire at that. Don't ask me why. But there was, because of the teachings, the wisdom, the learnings, the healings that happened in the preparation for walking on the coals, for meeting the fire, there was a kind of allowing of who I truly am to step forward. And as you can imagine, there was that, I'm doing it, I'm not doing it, I'm doing it, I'm not doing it. I don't have to do this. I'm going to be teaching it. I'm going to do it. That went on in my mind, and does in everybody's minds that come to a firewalk. And all that you can do is like just park it and be completely present. And then when I did walk across the coals, there was something that I learned about myself that I couldn't unknow. There was that I felt that fear and I didn't bottle it. And I felt an alignment and I moved with the alignment. It was like I was meeting myself. And I know that sounds corny, but it really was. And so following that firewalk on that training, and then all the subsequent firewalks that have gone since, because of the way that they are heart-led and sacred, and there's no rah 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 or bull bleep. There's a story I don't tell myself anymore. I no longer put myself down as comedy. I no longer assume I can't do something because everybody else is better. Because I have an embodied experience of knowing just what I can do when I am completely present and there's purpose and meaning in the action I'm going to do. And so that's why I love firewalking, because it brings you to what is true about you. Not the thoughts and the things that we tell ourselves, but what is true. And so if you're interested in bringing this level of truth to your groups, then get in touch and we can talk about my upcoming Firewalking and Empowerment Instructor training course, which is deep, it's nourishing, it's healing, it's illuminating, it's described as life-changing. It's powerful. Yeah, lots of love.